Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for The Legends of Tomorrow, and this episode is called Shogun, and we are up to Season 2, Episode 3. So let's get started. So with this episode, we get to see Nate Heywood and Rei literally crash landing in the 1600s in Japan. So we see some new characters introduced. We are introduced to this family who takes care of Nate for the time being, and we see there's a connection to the Shogun. So Rei is actually kidnapped by this person, by the Shogun, and the rest of the team has to try to save, save Rei and Nate. That's pretty much the full episode. While Jax and Professor Stein find out a little bit more about Rip and the message from the older Barry from the 2050s, so a couple of decades after our time. So hopefully we'll learn a little bit more about Rip. But what did I think of the episode as a whole? I had a lot of fun with this episode. I thought the episode 1 and 2 of Legends of this season were pretty shaky, but finally when the show is just having fun, not really dealing with the Legion of Doom, that's where it's in its element. And it really shined in this episode, where you get a lot of great character development, or just character interactions between Vixen, Heatwave, and Sarah. Sarah just taking charge, which is amazing. I love that she's captain of this show and of this ship. But also some really good emotional stuff from Nate, who's interacting with a new love interest, kind of, who we actually find out is related to Katana. I actually think this episode had more development of Katana than the season she was in Arrow, which is great that we actually had that connection with her. But I would say my MVP of the episode being Rei. We really saw a different side of him, not just the excitement Boy Scout, but what type of hero he is without his suit. And it's a cool parallel with the 1600s in Japan, showing like a samurai suit and his Atom suit. Like in what is that meaning to him? Like, what's the parallel of both of those? And I thought that was cool. I liked it because there is a lot of legacy behind the samurai suit, and technically there's a lot of legacy behind his suit, a lot of meaning. So really enjoyed that. I don't know what Rei's gonna do without his suit, that he's not the Atom, but I'm very excited to see how the show explores that. And I thought Vixen was pretty well transitioned into the team. It was still a little random the way she came on. Like, she's a ninja, and now she's part of the team. But she does fit in the team very well, which is what's important. I do like our new players and how they interact with our old players. So like I said, I just had a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of Japanese culture, so when I saw that they were going to be in Japan, I thought that was, again, a lot of fun and interesting. And I liked the villain. I thought everyone was really fleshed out. My only negative, honestly, was the storyline I was least interested in, which was, sadly, Jax and Professor Stein's storyline. I know that's what's connected to Rip's kind of missing, disappearance, death thing, but I just felt like that was shoehorned in throughout the episode just because they didn't really have anything to do because they weren't in Japan. So I felt like they were the weaker part of the episode, but they're not that big of part. They only had like a couple of minutes in the episode, so it didn't really ruin the flow for me. It wasn't like they were going back and forth, but they were kind of forgettable characters in this episode. But overall, this is what I want to see with Legends of Tomorrow. Honestly, if they don't even have a big bad, I just want them to have fun, and this episode was fun, and it looks like next episode is going to be a lot of fun too. But of course with Legends, they do emotion very well and character building, and that's something that was very important in this episode too. So hopefully Legends of Tomorrow can continue having this stride and stay away from what they did in episode 1 and 2. But let me know in the comments below, what did you think of this episode? Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.